Here we go.
And it's the West All-Stars to start out. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Bradley Beal is out there with Irving. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Tatum in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry. And he comes up with the deuce.
And the concentration Curry has. Even though he's smaller, he's able to absorb contact and finish.
Irving passes to Tatum. Embiid in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Leonard. No good on that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way. And Doncic, here we go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Tatum looking around. Outside for Beal. Embiid sets the pick for Beal. That shot is off. Great tee that time from Curry. Here's Giannis. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
Beal against Doncic. Pass to Tatum. Embiid with a screen on Giannis. Fires from the line. And the rejection by Giannis. Good D by Embiid.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Embiid with a screen on Jokic. Here's Leonard outside for Beal. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Curry passes it to Jokic. Kicks it out to LeBron. Dishes it to Curry. Over Irving. The shot by Curry, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Leonard the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And the East All-Stars with some changes. George dishes the ball. .149 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Brown. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Brown missing. And here are the East All-Stars now. Passes to Levine. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Harden kicks to Conley. 4 on the clock. Williamson trying to free himself up. That shot off. And George, here we go. And the shot is good.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
And the pass to Harden. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Conley against Paul. Outside for George. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the East All-Stars. It's Harden with the drive. Randle with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's George. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
George doing a great job using his length to get those rebounds corralled.
Levine against Brown. Levine feeling it out a bit. Some solid defense from Brown. At the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Doncic. Ben Simmons is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's James, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Elbow shot, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Doncic has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the West All-Stars. Here's Irving. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Lillard, the pass to Doncic. Lillard, a screen on Mitchell. And Doncic, here we go. And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. And here are the East All-Stars, trailing by 2, and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Jokic, he's checked in for Sabonis. Irving with it. Lillard picks him up. Leonard the pass to Vucevic. Leonard against Simmons. Lillard outside. Pass to Jokic. James wide open. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mitchell in the corner. There's the three. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic kicks to Lillard. Back to Jokic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Jokic has got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. Vucevic is screen on LeBron. Leonard attacking over Jokic. That one wide left. And the West All-Stars have possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Simmons against Tatum. Jokic passes to Doncic. Shot from 12. Again, the West All-Stars.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Simmons against Tatum. He kicks it to Vucevic. Leonard against LeBron. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. An even 3-on-3 break. Simmons finds James. Pass to Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the
Shoot
West
two.
All-Stars.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
The first one falls.
If you wanted to create the ideal center for today's NBA, I think Jokic might just be that guy. Big body, can knock down threes, loves to pass, and is a tremendous passer. And he's an all-around offensive force. Just a great player to have as your 5-man.
Catching up on changes for the West. Brown is checked in for LeBron. Paul George comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Paul in for Lillard. And Jokic drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Randall, a screen on George. Here's Harden. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harden's got his second basket of the game. Paul passes to Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, you know, I really like when Simmons is aggressive like this. I mean, looking to score and daring the defense to foul him, he puts a lot of pressure on the opponent that way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position. And he's an incredible playmaker, too. Well, I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here is Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Harden. And he drives in, and it's sent back by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. Two on the clock. Williamson. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now here's Paul. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Williamson.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Levine. Gobert pulls it in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Levine kicks to Conley. Off target from outside. And so it's the West All-Stars in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We'll return shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Bradley Beal is out there with Irving. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Irving.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's in there. Curry's got the lead back up to 9 now for the West All-Stars.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Doncic throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Beal after Luka Doncic's miss. Over Jokic. Beal can't get it to go. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 11 feet away, and that one's good. Jokic. Jokic has got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars. Jokic has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Leonard against James. Leonard inside. High post, Embiid. Poked loose. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. Doncic outside. On the wing, James. The tray. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for his shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Simmons checked in for the West. Lillard comes in for Stephen Curry. And then for the East, Vucevic checked in for Joel Embiid. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Bradley Beal. And good on the second, so he makes them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Doncic feeling it out. Lets it go from deep, and the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
There's the feed to Tatum. And stolen by Simmons. Lillard with no one around. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Lillard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
He's with the ball. 17-point game. Leonard inside, covered by LeBron. Irving against Lillard, and that one, good. Lillard's got 5 now.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the rejection by Giannis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doncic kicks to Giannis. Here's James. Again, the West All-Stars.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Gobert, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jaylen Brown comes in for James. And George is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for the East All-Stars, Randall's checked in for Tatum. Bean comes in for Leonard. And it's Mike Conley in for Kyrie Irving. .103 left in the third quarter. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Brown. Here's Vucevic. Over Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Zion Williamson's checked in for the East.
Cully!
50 seconds left here in the third quarter. 3 on the clock. Here's Randall. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots. Last on the first.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Levine against Brown. Levine passes to Mitchell. Paul George with the steal. Down low. Simmons dishes to George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
The West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, I really applaud Paul George's mental fortitude. I saw him come into the league as a rookie with the Pacers in 2010, and his growth has been remarkable. He's always been able to look past his setbacks and jabs from the critics to continue to stay focused on being the best player he can be, and he's one of the very best in the league.
Both shots good from the stripe. Levine against Brown. Levine with it, kicks to Conley. And a deep three from Harden. And so it's the West All-Stars, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Gobert. Jaylen Brown out there with Sabonis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Paul in at the 1 spot. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Embiid with a screen on George. Here's Harden. He's off on that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Brown outside. And they double up Brown. Williamson against George. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Sabonis. And no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Harden against George. Harden's shot is off. And so George will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Sabonis sets the pick for George. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Williamson. Pass to Conley. Pass to Embiid. West All-Stars with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's George. Gobert trying to get open. George, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
So the West ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for the East. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williamson. Leonard comes in for Zach LaVine. Beal's checked in for James Harden. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Mike Conley. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. A nice shot by Tatum.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. James against Leonard. Jokic a screen. Lillard outside. Jokic with a screen on Beal. 5 to shoot. And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Now here's Leonard. The shot, no good. Great D that time from James. Beal against Doncic. Passes it to Jokic. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Doncic passes to James. Over Beal. And James gets it to go. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Lillard with it, now defended by Embiid. And Lillard gets it to go.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Now here's Leonard. West All-Stars with the rebound. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Lillard. Doncic with a screen for Lillard. No good with the triple. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. James looking around. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Doncic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Gobert, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Beal against Doncic. Shot from 12. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Inside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Feeds it to Tatum. Doncic against Beal. Tatum with a screen on Doncic. From the line, it's not going to go for him. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.